Morning, Maybridge. Nice to see you. And especially on this lovely, bright, sunny morning, that we're really enjoying the sunshine and everything else that's going on. And I wanted to chat with you this morning a little bit about what it looks like still to be church in the midst of everything else that's going on. Because we've got some really great examples given us in the Bible of what that looks like. And I just wanted to share with you a little passage from Acts chapter 4. So just reading from about verse 32. Okay, so it says here, the whole congregation of believers was united as one heart, one mind. They didn't even claim ownership of their possessions. No one said, that's mine, you can't have it. They shared everything. The apostles gave powerful witness to the resurrection of the Master Jesus, and grace was on all of them. And so it turned out that not a person among them was needy. Those who owned fields or houses sold them and brought the price of the sale to the apostles and made an offering of it. The apostles then distributed it according to each person's need. Now, I'm not about to call you to go out and sell your fields, because I don't think many of you have fields. But what I do want to talk to you is about how can we make it that we sound like that we sound that it turned out that not a person among them was needy. Because I know that at the moment our church is sitting in a place where we have people who are losing their jobs, who are losing their income, who are desperately lonely because they're having to self-isolate in a house by themselves, or they're utterly overwhelmed because they're self-isolating with their family and struggling to cope with all the demands of having all those people under one roof. And well, roof, not under a roof, that would be wrong. Ruth would probably, and not like that very much at all. But where they've, it's hard, isn't it? When we get everyone in together, it all becomes a bit overwhelming. And as a staff team, Gay has been working tirelessly to try and make sure that there is nobody in our church who hasn't got somebody who's checking in on them and looking out for them. And Julie has been amazing at checking in with all her ladies and the guys who sneak into Ladies Fellowship and Mind, Body, Soul. So we know that we're making great strides towards making sure that people are supported and known and loved, but there's still a little bit further to go, and that's where I might need your help. And this is where I've got two very important messages for you, and I've got my fingers the right way around, so that is good. The first of those messages is this: please let us know how you are. Okay, please let us know. We're not mind readers. We have 500 people we're trying to check in on and check up with, and it's going to take time, and we might not know in time if you need support. But what we have done is made it possible for you to tell us really, really easily. You can email anyway, that's simple, or you can ring. But on the Church Suite app, and I know that some of you don't like it, but if you need a hand with that, give us a shout and we will help you with it. But on the Church Suite app, if you go into your profile and your details, you can mark what your health status is and what your support status is. So if you're totally supported, you can let us know, and that just helps us to know that you're okay. But if you know that you could do with some help with shopping, or you know that you would just appreciate a phone call or someone to ring you up and pray with you, then we can do that. But we can be checking that. We're checking that all day, every day, to see who's logging in, who's saying, please help me. So you can help us know how you are by logging on there. And then the other thing is, my second message is, can you let us know if you can help? I know that some of us are going a bit stir crazy, and this is a genuine opportunity to do something that is useful, and some of it might even get you legitimately, safely out of the house to help vulnerable people who aren't able to get out at the moment. So if you're in a position where, and this is where it comes to being a little bit like selling your field 2,000 years ago, if you're in a position where you can get to the shops, or you could deliver a package, could you please let us know if you're willing to do that? Because we know that over the next few weeks, need is going to rise. So if you're able to do that, could you let us know so that we can call on you if somebody else who can't get out needs some help? And if you are stuck at home, that does not mean that you cannot be useful and you cannot be supportive and you cannot love your neighbour, because you can always pick up the telephone. And there are some people who would love to have a phone call, because it might be that you're the only person that they talk to in that day. So I wonder if this morning you could have a bit of a think about what you can do to love your church and to love your neighbour over these next few weeks, and to let us know. And to make sure that you definitely are letting us know if you need help, because we want to be there for you. So take care. You can write comments under here. You can message us. You can email info@maybridge.org.uk, or you can just give the church a ring and we'll get a message that way too. Anyway, take care. I hope you're all doing really well. See you soon. Bye-bye.